So this is the effect that we are going to build today. Here is the preview. So right, so for this I am going to use this material I have developed for the sandstorm to make it faster, otherwise I will have to create it from scratch. Okay, so first let me uh, duplicate this NS sandstorm. Oh wait, no, let's start from scratch and use only this sandstorm material. Right, Niagara system. I'll choose new system from selected emitters and I'll use direct hanging particles. Okay, NS tornado. Okay, now this is what we have. So instead of these particles I am going to use this smoke sub UV. Okay, now you can see an array of, let me increase the scale first to make it so I can see it clearly, maybe 20-30, but it has to be much larger so you can see an array. That's because here I have to set sub image size. So here we have 8 by 8 array, so yeah, it works like this. Okay, now in order to have, now you can see we have a constant static image here. So in order to have the animation in the texture, I'll add sub UV animation. So the default values should work. See, now you can see the smoke is moving. See, alright, and that's about it. So now we, as you can see here, if I just drag and drop it here, it's too close. I need to be able to see the tornado in a distant space like this. So yeah, it's like this, but it's not enough. So let's add here shape location sphere. I'm gonna delete that, and shape location I'm gonna keep cylinder. Okay, non-uniform scale. The tornado should be tall, so height, let's try something like 8000. Now you can see particles scattered across the height, but it's, see, it's below as well. So therefore let's add an offset here. Offset mode, I'll set default, and maybe leaving some of the particles below ground should be helpful later on as we scale up the particles. So instead of making half of the height, I'll make it 3500. Okay, alright, good. Now we need to rotate them. So how can we rotate them? So for that we can add a vortex force. Here we don't have any other forces. Vortex force. Now you can see the particles start rotating. See, it's very slow, but they are rotating. So let's try vortex force amount, a large value, maybe 6000. Okay, now you can see they are rotating very fast, but also they are moved away from the origin, and they are moving away and away from the center. So we have another this origin pull amount. If I add a force here, let's try something like 1000, that is going to attract these particles again back to the origin. So consequently it will allow them to keep rotating around the center without moving too far. So yeah, maybe this is not enough. Let's try 10,000. Yeah, this seems better. So what's next? Yeah, and obviously, as you can see, the particle size is not good enough, not large enough. So let's try. Here we have scale sprite size. Let's try a shape like this, and let's scale the curve, I don't know, 100. Okay, that may be not working. So I want to keep the particles smaller when they are closer to the center line, and they should be larger when they go away from the center. Let's think of a way to do that now. So here, scale curve. Let's add a multiplier. Multiply float with 100 and this one. So here I want to have a number that increases as the particle moves away from the spawned location. So as they go further, it becomes larger. For that, we can use distance between positions, and the first position can be particle initial position, and the second position can be particle current position. And let's try one. That's not good. 0.01. Not. Let's try 0.1. Yeah, that seems somewhat okay. Right. Oh, before long we should change the color to get more dusty look. Something like this would be okay. Should be okay. Yeah. And one more thing, as the particles move away, they should lose the force affected from this vortex force. For that, we can use this influence fall off, and maybe like as the influence fall off radius, let's try 10,000. So as they move further, they should be slower. That's basically what should happen. Let's try 2. Okay, but still I feel somewhat these larger particles are too fast. Let's try increasing the spawn rate. Okay, and also maybe we should reduce this a bit. Let's try 8,000. And 5,000. Right. And this is well, the next thing is this is only in the bottom. Maybe for the we should move this. It would be better if we have 2 vortex forces, one for bottom and one for the top. So how should we do it? We can move at this vortex offset. So vortex origin offset. So if I make it like, as you know, this height is 8,000. So what if I make this 7,000? Okay. Alright. And also to give some randomization, let's try instead of giving a fixed value, let's make vector, and here I said let's convert this into a addition and keep 7,000, and then here let's use a sine curve. So period maybe 40 seconds, scale it would be better if we have a change like 1000 units to this origin. Bias, I don't think we need one. So now we should see some change. See, it's not exactly the same now, it has some differences. Okay, and now I'll add wait, maybe the influence range should be a bit higher. Oh, what happened? Let's try 10,000. And also let's do the same to these x and y axis also. Let's copy and paste, but here I don't think we need this large offset, so maybe just 100, and the difference could be maybe just 500 should be enough. And if we have a different period than the other sine curve, we should see some change in behavior that is not always predictable. See, oh, that's starting to look cool. Let's add one for the y as well, maybe 10. See, now it's not straight like before. it has some shape. Cool. What's next? I think we should increase the lifetime. Because it would be better if we can see some more around here. So maybe not the lifetime, we can reduce the drag, maximum drag, let's say 0.6 and 0.2. Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay, that seems fine. What if we increase the offset? Should it pull further up? Like 9,000. Maybe not. Maybe we are better off with the previous value. Oh, 8,000. And this one, let's reduce this a bit. Okay, one more thing. I think as for the initial size of the particle, maybe it could be a bit bigger. Why not? Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Because I can see like dots here. But if, oh wait, if I increase it here and then decrease this here like 0.01, we should have some difference. So is it same? No, I think it's different. Cool. Oh, but still not. Oh wait, I still need to add another vortex value for the lower part. So let's duplicate this. Oh, not the entire module. Let's duplicate the vortex first, copy and paste. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Here I'll change the offset to 0. Maybe a little below, not 0. Minus 500. And then, where is it? Now maybe I should reduce the power of the vortex below. So what if I change this? Let's try 1000. This edge is too sharp. That's the problem. So how about 2000? Yeah, that seems better. So here is the final preview. It has a change in look. It doesn't stay same all the time. It changes its size and it twists, it sort of moves around. So yeah, it has some nice dynamic behavior to that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop this here. So if you have any feedback or any suggestions or things that we can do to improve, feel free to let me know in the comments. So see you in another episode. And as always, project files will be available here for the download.